Hello, welcome back to the Texas Cross Stitchers. My name is Kendall.
Hi, my name is Epworth.
And we are so glad you're here. Hey, if you've been here since the start, this is our third one.
Yay!
I'm more excited than she, apparently. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Well, we did a little trip this weekend. Yesterday we went to Comfort, Texas. That's where the Tinsmith's wife store is. They do cross stitch and needlepoint and had knitting. Really nice little store. Lots of charts, all kinds of threads, all kinds of brands. It's a really good place to go and to look for something. We both did a little shopping, which we will show you later. Very nice people. They were very helpful, very friendly. Just a good afternoon, great atmosphere. We looked around in Comfort a little bit. I'd never been there before, and it's a neat little town. We look forward to going back and spending a little more time there.
And what else do they have there besides cross stitch? They've got needlepoint.
I said that. Were you not listening to me?
Needlepoint and what else?
Knitting.
You know, I ignore my mom sometimes.
Yeah, typical child. They tune you out about 3 words in.
All right. You did introduce yourself, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. Ow. All right. Well, for me, a couple of days ago was, of course, Halloween. So happy belated Halloween if you celebrate that. We went trick-or-treating Thursday night, and my eldest, she was Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and she was, for a short period of time, a little upset because she didn't have red hair like Ariel, but, you know, that's how 3.5-year-olds are. Wanting to be just like Ariel. And my 18-month-old was Little Lamb. She was so cute. And, of course, y'all saw pictures at the very beginning, so I hope you like it. And let's see what else. I am venturing back into teaching. If you remember from the first Flosstube, I had mentioned that I was a teacher, and I am going into the world of substitute teaching again. And my wonderful mother is going to watch my darling angels on the days that I work. So
That's about twice a month, right?
Yeah, twice a month. Sure. No, not really. So I'm looking forward to that because I do miss being with the kids. And, you know, substitute teaching has its challenges, but I love it. So.
Okay.
All right. Next. Oh, you forgot to mention.
Last week, the Globetrotting Stitcher, she talked about us on her video. We really appreciate that. We're just really happy that somebody noticed us and gave us a shout out. So we do thank her. And while we were at the Tinsmith,
the Calculated
Stitcher apparently is a frequent shopper there. She apparently lives in the area. We didn't see her there yesterday, but maybe at one point we'll run into her when we're there.
Or you can always give us a shout out. I'll have our email in the description, and we can get together sometime. That would be kind of neat. Also, before we get into my fully finished object, at the end of our Flosstube, we are going to have some pictures of our adventures yesterday, and we went to the Texas Mead Works. So I got some mead, and fun fact, mead is from honey, and I'm wearing my honey shirt. Some really good mead. You should check them out if you're in Texas. All right. Let's see. My first fully finished, if you remember last time I showed you this. Oh, am I in the way?
No, did you bring the pillow over?
It's right here.
No, the big other pillow.
Oh, what other? Oh, no.
I'm going to go get something while she shows that.
Whoops. All right. So I have my fully finished. I really think it turned out cute. I realized that I made a mistake in the border. I forgot a stitch, but you know, not too bad. And the back has a kitty cat, and my wonderful seamstress, aka my mom, sewed me a pillow, which I'm very happy. So, oh, and this was Capped Lantern by Luminous Fiber Arts. So I really did enjoy it.
And you did it on
14
count Ada. I don't remember. Does it have a little sparkle? No.
Nope.
Just 14. Oh, that was pale green gingham.
Oh yeah.
Pale green gingham Ada with all DMC.
You have a good memory. Better than mine.
Yes.
Hey.
All right. I have one finished. It's not fully finished, but I have it finished. I hadn't planned on getting it finished, but I did. I pulled it out, and I had about 650 stitches left when I finished it. Worked on it for about 4 different days. This is a picture of the chart. It's from Filigree, called Nice Snowflakes. It's done with dinky dyes, and the floss is Filler Twizzle, I think is the name, from Legacy Linens 36 count or 37 count. Their counts are a little different. It's a 37 count. But I really enjoyed it. I do plan on, I've already bought it and I have the threads, doing Welcome Winter, which is kind of a companion chart to these. And I like both of these because it's not just Christmas. We can just leave it out during the winter season and enjoy it a little bit longer.
You're supposed to talk about starters later, not now.
Well, I don't have it here, so it's okay.
Oh. Please.
All right.
Okay. Now, what's next?
I guess we get into my whips.
How about mine?
Oh, sorry.
Mine is very important.
Let's do Kendall's whip.
One whip. If you remember, I have been working on Oh Dear. So I wanted to show off my fabulous work. I am halfway done. Woo-hoo. So excited. So hopefully by the time we have our next one, maybe I'll be all the way done. We'll see. Or maybe 3/4. And this is...
fabric is 14 count.
Yes. I can't see.
Mint opalescent. She took her glasses off. Mint green opalescent, and it's done with all DMC. 2 strands over each square.
I'm blind as a bat.
And you talked about where you changed the antler?
Oh, no. Sorry, this is our second take because outside it's all dreary and it didn't show how beautiful it is outside. So, on this antler, the way they have it, it's cut off. I don't know if you can see right up here. I decided to extend it full length because I know me and it would drive me nuts. So I extended it, did a little alteration, and I like it a little bit better. You had plenty of time to get this ready.
Hey, it's a second take. Something's got put up. Okay, we'll get into my whips. I had a few whips this last 3 weeks. This one is called Autumn Stitching Seasons. It's by the Stitching with the Housewives. It's done on thin pine board by Fabric Flair 28 count. All with classic colors. I've worked on it some last year. Whoops, got a thread all the way up the top. And I did a little bit. I put about 304 stitches in this last week.
Did you bring the one that you've been working on, 100 stitches that day?
Yes, I have that one.
I'll show that later. Or my mom will, not me. There you go.
And all of these came in a little bag. This was from last year, I believe. It was a club that Fat Quarter Shop had. Okay, then next we have Autumn Town. Here is the picture, the chart. I started this one a while back.
How long ago, Mother?
Hey, let me pull up my Notion app and where all my information's at.
3 years ago, I'm guessing?
No, it's not. Okay, I won't say that it's not that one. Oh, please. There, Autumn Town. I started it May of 22. Okay, so it was a few days ago.
It's really pretty.
And then here is, I haven't got terribly far on it, but this is stitched on, it's called Apple Harvest by Mountain Air Fabrics. I have the 28 count Lagana is what I have. I am using DMC, and it has some Gloriana silks and some weak dye works. And I think there was something else. Maybe not. I thought there was a Threadworks, but maybe not. I'm really enjoying it. I hope to get a little more progress on it. Unfortunately, I have so many whips, I kind of forget sometimes what I have, and I pull it out and go, oh yeah, I have that.
Did you want to talk about ironing?
Oh yeah. We did have a comment, which we appreciate all the comments. Somebody suggested that I press my pieces. I do realize this one looks pretty good. Lagana usually looks pretty good. Some of the linen is really wrinkled, and I may occasionally iron them to make them look better, but I really don't want to iron my pieces, basically because I do have so many whips that they would get ironed a lot, and I just don't want to do that to my stitching. I will save it for the end when I'm ready to finish it. All right, the one she was talking about that she mentioned, I'm trying to get a few things finished, and my thought was, okay, I will do 100 stitches a day on it, or the equivalent of 700 stitches a week, whichever worked out. If I go over, great. So the first one I picked to do that on is this one, and that is Traditions from Ancestors. It was in the Punch Needle and Primitive magazine from, let me see, I think it was 2019, the fall one. Oops, that's not it. Wrong photo. That was the photo, the one you just did. Oh, there it is. Yep. And this, it's almost complete. That's what it will look like when I'm finished. I am whoops, I think I changed.
Yeah, you're okay.
Other family pictures there. I believe I am doing it on 32 count up in the attic. I do know it's a fox and rabbit. At that time I wasn't really keeping track, so I don't know for sure.
How old is this?
A few days. This is one of my older whips also.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
Yeah. I like it because it's a Thanksgiving theme. A lot of times I feel like Thanksgiving kind of gets overlooked. Yeah, it was August 7th of 2022. It's a pattern by Twin Peak Primitive, and it's done in all DMC. I did make one substitution for the faces. I did not care for the color they chose, and that is Perfect Pie Crust by Classic Colorworks. And down here, there's a couple of the pumpkins are not quite the right orange, but I wasn't going to come back and take them out. It's for me, so no one else would know they were wrong.
Now everybody
knows. But I've almost finished the border on this side. Just a couple leaves, and then the alphabet across the bottom, and there's a little more over here. And I did 1,490 stitches in the last couple of weeks.
Very pretty.
And this one, again, was in a bag that I made out of just some fabric, kind of a fall look.
What was that? Was that one? Was that?
Yeah, it's that one or the one before. Autumn Town. Okay, next is Trick or Treat. I did one day on this. This is Bioluminous Fiber Arts.
It's so cute.
It is a cute pattern.
I like cats.
I started this in July of 23.
That's it. This one isn't it.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's Halloween Parade. They got out of order here. Here we go.
There.
Very small start on that one. I only did 60 stitches on it this time, but it's being stitched on Stonehenge. I believe it's Forbidden Fibers. Yes, for Forbidden Fiber Company. 32 count Stonehenge. I believe this was a kit you could buy last year that Luminous Fiber Arts had. And Old Crow is the black. It's all one color.
Aren't all blacks the same?
Nope. Some have lots of dark grays in them.
Then it's not a black. If it's gray. Just
Will you take it up with the people who do?
Just saying. Where does that go?
This one goes with the other.
Oh, I bet you were showing off and it was the wrong one.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Yep.
Confusing our subscribers.
I'm trying to. All right. Now, the picture. This one is Halloween Parade by Luminous Fiber Arts. It came out of also a Punch Needle and Primitive magazine. I think it tells us here, fall of 2022. I am doing this on Sienna. It's by the Jackson? No, it's not the Jackson 5. Such a funny child.
I'm quite humorous. Just wait. It gets better.
No, it doesn't.
You gotta love mom jokes.
Yes. There you go. Halloween Parade. Burnt Sienna from Jackson Fibers. This actually is a 32 count hemp fabric. It's a little heavier. It's a little thicker. But I don't think she's doing the hemp anymore. She has switched and mostly she's dyeing the linen and things like that. But I really like the color and I've enjoyed it stitching it with Old Crow Belsois. And on that one, whoops, lost my page. Halloween Parade, I did 189 stitches. And since this one is in my markup, it's at 26%.
Not bad. You still have a ways to go.
A little ways.
I expect it to be 50% next time.
It's probably not in the rotation next time. Okay. Our next one is Monster House. Oops,
I thought you didn't have Monster House.
yeah, I found it. I didn't thought, we're not at home, so I had to collect everything and bring it with us, and I thought I had forgotten that one, but I have it with me.
I have no problems finding my stuff. All two of them.
Ha!
Not very nice at all.
Oh,
That's not.
no, I guess it's under photos.
They're having some technical problems.
Trying to find. Well, don't know. No, it won't be up there. Okay, don't have a picture of Monster House at the moment. This one I just started recently.
Can I show
Oh, do you want to see it?
project?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, they would like to see it. I see it all the time. Actually, really, I don't, because she has so many projects.
One or two. All right, this is by Satsuma Street. I am doing it on Catacombs. It's a 36 count linen by Be Stitch Me, using all the call for DMCs. I did switch out a couple. I have a couple of color and cotton threads that I'm using. And on this one, I did a total of 662 stitches on that one.
That's 662 stitches.
That's more than 600. That's what I just did recently. It's at 7%.
Holy Toledo.
Yeah, you can do a lot of stitches. Yeah, there's more than.
And if you live in Toledo, you know what I'm talking about. I lived in Ohio for a few years, so.
A few.
A few.
All right, next one is a Dimensions kit. It is a gold collection. It's the coffee shop.
It's awfully small.
It is a small one. I am doing it on Easy Grid. I believe that's a 16 count. 18 count, sorry. 18 count with all the call for DMC. And it's a mixture of cross stitch and half stitches.
It's really pretty.
And it has blended stitches.
What are blended stitches?
It's when you have two threads. So two different oranges or orange and a gold.
So it's different than hand-dyed.
Right, yeah. I guess that's what they started doing to give variation before hand-dyed were popular. And on that one, I did get in 1,009 stitches, so it's at 12%.
Gosh. I am not to this point, by the way, as you can imagine.
Just a few more. Okay, the next one is Happy Haunting.
It's so soft. The fabric.
Yeah, it is a soft fabric. This is a pattern by Pet Quarter Shop. It was last year in 2023. It was their Halloween mystery that came out. I am stitching it on 14 count Pistachio by Fiber on a Whim, using all the call for threads, and most of it is classic colorworks. I plan on, even though Halloween's passed, I'm planning on keeping this out over the next couple of weeks, because really all I have left is this fill-in at the bottom, and maybe I can go ahead and get that one finished and out of my whips. Over the past week, I did 877 stitches on that one. This is one that y'all saw last time. It's my Christmas mugs. By Shannon Christine. And I am stitching on the fourth mug. I believe there's 9 or there may be 12. I'd have to check again. It is a stitch along that she has going right now. I'm a few months behind, but I'm getting there. This one is stitched on raw silver linen, 32 count with all the call for threads. She uses a little bit of Weeks Dye Works and DMC, 2 threads over 1, and she also provided, if you wanted to, a border that you could put between. That's an extra pattern. It's free. You can download it for free on her website to put between all of your mugs.
Did you ever think to do like ornaments? Make these ornaments?
You could. Yeah, you could make those into ornaments.
You should. Not.
Well, I'll get right on that after I finally finish it. I did 266 stitches on the tree. It's a pretty one. I like this Christmas one.
I think it would be neat. You should do that.
I'll get right on that.
Mm-hmm. I expect it next week.
Yeah. Let's have it. Okay, the next one is another Christmas one that I've been working on. Oops. And this one is Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. A lot of people are familiar with this. There's a lot of Hawk Run Hollows. I am doing this on 36 count Mayflower by Fox and Rabbit. I am using the Vicki Clayton silks. So basically it's a DMC conversion to her silks. I really am enjoying it. I like working with the silk. Same thing, I'm doing two threads over two. I prefer that on my 36 count. I know it's kind of half and half. A lot of people do one. I like the fullness. It helps hide the fabric. It's just a personal preference.
But you do that with all of yours, don't you?
Yeah, only thing I do one strand is maybe 20 count or 40 count. And I don't do a lot of 40 count. It's a lot slower for me. The holes are so small, even with magnification. And here are most of the threads, really pretty colors. If you haven't tried Vicki Clayton silks, you might want to give them a try. On that one, I only worked on it, I think, one day, and I did 345 stitches. All right, the next one is a new start.
You weren't supposed to talk about new starts.
Well, it's in my list. This is Robin's Christmas Patchwork. It's from the Historical Sampler Company in England. It is stitched on 32 count Sage by Zygarde with DMC. It's a stitch along they have going now. I think you could still get the kits. If not, you can get the PDF. I got mine a little late. There was a little confusion because they'd accidentally sent me an extra kit for something I didn't order, and so they had showed that I had received it, and I did not receive the right thing.
That's the one that you started last week, right?
Right, yeah, the 2 Halloweens that I started before. I'm really enjoying it. I like the fabric. It's a pretty green, and it's a mystery, so, we'll have to see what the other ones. I think the next one comes out in about a week in November. So this is part of the first one. I still have the second one.
So you'll be getting another shipment.
Yeah. Well, not shipment, the pattern. The patterns are PDFs.
Oh.
And right now, so far this is 547 stitches. It's at 14% of the first 2 sections.
Wow.
Yeah.
You need to get busy.
I do. And I have one more that I worked on. I worked on this one previously also. Show a picture. This is Folksy Thomas by Teresa Kogut. I have it as a Patreon pattern from 2022, October. I believe she has this pattern in a book that just came out for autumn.
It's cute.
It is a cute little pattern.
You can't tell from here, but it is cute.
I am doing that on Legacy is the name of the fabric. 32 count linen by Picture This Plus. The threads are DMC, Classic Colorworks, and some weeks. And on that one I did 536 stitches.
Jeez Louise. Is that 14 count? 16?
32, I believe. Yeah, 32 count.
Okay.
This one is in a bag. that I made. I've made some little fall bags. And if you're interested, Kendall has some of these in her Etsy shop for sale.
And I will put that in the description. Feel free to look around and see if you find something.
All right, I think that's all of our whips.
Wow. All right, your purchases.
Oh, I'll have to go get that bag. Well, Kendall can show you her purchase.
Well, yeah, but I may need your assistance, but I'll try my best. Wow. You get your things. All right. While we were at the Tinsmith wife, I purchased this. I plan on starting it soon. It'll be for my daughter. She really enjoys reading right now, and she wants a bookmark. So I plan on tweaking it a lot to make it a bookmark. So I'm focusing on the mermaid and moving the coral and the fish and the seahorse around to fit in the bookmark. And I'm also changing the what do you call it? The tail.
You may not have to change.
Well, no, the colors.
The colors, yes.
Yeah, your tail. I don't know.
Yes, that would be your tail.
So I plan on changing the tail. She loves pink and purple, so I'm trying to tweak some of the colors to match her personality. And instead of this orange color, she'll have brown hair. So hopefully she finds it sweet, and later down the road she'll realize how much effort and time it took. But I'm excited. And
That's 16 count?
yes, 16 count opalescent white
By Zygarde.
by Zygarde. And this was also, I purchased all of this at the Tinsmith wife yesterday. And these are the colors that I will be using. If you're interested in the color choices, let me know in the description, and I will let you know. There's a lot of changes.
Yes. And this is her third project, and she's already venturing off into silks.
So, wish me luck. Hopefully, no mistake.
Hopefully. All right. First, I'll show you things that most of this is coming to the mail. I believe last time I was talking about a couple of charts that I had gotten that I couldn't locate. The October Pumpkin Shelf and then the Haunted House by Cottage Garden Samplings. Those are just a couple of charts. I got an order in from Color and Cotton. It's 32 count linen. I get a full half yard from that. It's my fabric.
Quarter?
No, that's not half yard.
Oh.
I'm in the fabric of the month for that. And then also from Color and Cotton, I get their threads. So I get the 10 count of their thread club, and then I do the primitives also.
Does that go with the project, or do you get
No,
that?
it's separate. It's just part of their monthly that they send out every month. And they do sometimes try to do stuff seasonally.
So I have more to choose from.
Yes, you do. I do have a lot of Color and Cotton. I need to start using it more. Also, my Bestitch Me came this week. This is called Cold Foam. It's a 36 count. I get to do the fat quarter. This is the neutral. And I also do the color of the month. And this is Through the Stones. It's a really pretty green.
Do you have patterns to go with all of these?
No, you don't. These are just to add to your stash. You know, I might need some fabric one day.
Yeah.
I also picked up, or had sent, I ordered from Fabric Flair, some charcoal dyed effect. I believe I'm going to use this for the Tiny Martinus, her Christmas one that she's doing now with the clock face. I just haven't ordered the pattern yet, but that's what that's for. And I ordered this for the Tiny Modernist, the Halloween one that's finished. But it's a really neat piece of fabric.
It is. It's very cool.
I ordered both of them in Lagana, or even weave. Hers is called even weave.
It is. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a spider web.
Yeah, it's a spider web.
It's not coming through very well, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a really neat piece of fabric. And if you've seen some of the people that have worked on the project, it looks, I can't wait to start that. It'll look really nice.
Really pretty.
And I ordered it just directly from them because I was having, well, I wanted even weave and not an Aida anyway, so. And then yesterday, while we were there, I did a little shopping at the Tinsmith also. So I have a new project that I plan on, after I help her get hers started, that I plan on starting. I've never done anything by this company. It's the Blue Ridge Designs, and I'm doing the mistletoe manner. Small and smalls. I don't know if I'll do the smalls, but I do plan on.
I think it's cute.
The mistletoe sampler. The fabric I picked out while I was there. I've never had the opportunity to stitch on R&R fabrics since I don't have any shops that I can go to. So I picked out Exemplar. Got a fat quarter of it. It's a really pretty piece of fabric. The lady at the shop was impressed with my selection. She approved, she said.
I approve.
And they had a thread pack that goes with it. It's the Valdani floss. It's 6 strands. So it'll be the first time for me to stitch with that also. I've never stitched with any of their product before. So that'll be neat. Like I said, I plan on hopefully starting that later today. And I do have, I'll show you, one more start that I want to get done.
Have you talked to me about this one?
Nope.
I know. How could you?
This one is the Prairie Sampler January. I would like to do all of the different months. So I thought maybe if I start with January, I won't get too terribly far behind. Here are all the threads, are all DMC. This will be my first Prairie Schooler, and I plan on doing it on, I think they fell on the floor. It's wheat 20 count Aida. So it can make it the size. I believe she's called the Red Cross Stitcher is doing these, and she showed when she did it on the 40 count that it will just fit on the little calendar that Paisley is something. I'm sorry, I forgot the name, but you can order it online and you paint it yourself. It'll fit in it, and at the top you can have the little bitty signs that says October,
That's
November.
Cool.
So I plan on trying to put it in there. That's why I'm doing it on the 20 count, because I can stitch on it easier than I can 40 count.
I remember at the Tinsmith's wife, they had a lot of the Prairie Schoolers.
Yeah, they had a lot of Prairie Schoolers.
Have you ever heard of this company?
Oh, yeah, Tiny Modernist. Yeah. And this one resides in a bag that I made also. And I think there's a couple of these in her shop also.
Yeah.
All right, did we get...
All right, let's look at my handy dandy list. The best part, we get to announce our winners
For the last time's giveaway.
Our first giveaway. All right. Do you want...
I'll let you announce them.
All right. The first one, our pattern, the little house fall on the farm. This one, it is Mount Lady 109. Thank you so much. We're so excited. Mm-hmm. And let us know.
Email us.
Yes.
Email us.
Email us at the Texas Cross Stitchers. It will be in the description.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com, yes.
So if you'll give us an email, So we can send it off to you.
Yeah, we'll send it right away. And the next one, where is it? Sorry, like my mom said, I don't have my glasses on. It's Michelle Benfer. Thank you so much. And you get this cute bling and needle.
The pen.
Counting pen. So,
same thing, just send us an email. We can get that mailed off to you. And just like everybody else says, we'll never say the winner in the comments. Mm-hmm. We'll always just announce it when we do a Flosstube.
Yes.
So if anybody happens to comment and says you won something, well, that's not us.
Mm-hmm. No. And if any of this looks interesting, please check me out.
And she'll have the her shop in the description below.
All right,
and then she will list in the description the exact names so you can read them.
Yes. The next giveaway. It's right there.
Yeah. While we were at the Tinsmith wife, we went ahead and bought one chart, a seasonal chart that we can give away on our next video. It's one of the new ones from Heart and Hand. It's Wee Santa 24. So be looking for our next Flosstube in about a couple of weeks, and we will put this on there as a giveaway.
And stay tuned for pictures. You'll get to see some of the beautiful work at the Tinsmith wife, and also a few pictures of us at the Texas Meatworks.
And a few pictures in Comfort.
Yes, and a few pictures of Comfort. And we will see you in a couple of weeks.
And don't forget to like and to subscribe.
Yes, of course. Grab that part.
All right, y'all have a good couple of weeks.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.